What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another predicted lineup video. The games are coming thick and fast. Tomorrow night at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, finally a home tie in the Europa League qualifying. We have got Maccabi Haifa of Israel, which is actually a massive shame that there's no fans in this game.
Yeah, obviously the Tottenham connection with Israel and Judaism means a lot to me and you.
Yeah.
And obviously it's a shame it probably wasn't in Israel. We would have loved the trip to Haifa or Tel Aviv.
I remember back in the day, a couple of years back when we were last in the Europa League, we played Maccabi Tel Aviv. Do you remember that?
Many years ago. But I think we won 3-0?
2-1, I think it was.
3-1? I'm not sure. But yeah, I remember.
Or 2-0.
And obviously being in Tel Aviv last summer as well, I can only imagine the excitement out there probably for this game.
Yeah, I've been speaking to a few Maccabi Haifa fans and they are so excited for this game.
Someone I actually know who I worked with in America is from Haifa. He's a massive Maccabi Haifa fan, telling me he's excited, telling me all about their danger men, the players that they've got, and he's really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and there was obviously a video coming out from when Maccabi Haifa beat Rubik Kazan last week, and one of their strikers, I'm not sure his name, was holding his male parts with his hand, and he was just saying, Harry Kane on my. Did you see that?
Which is probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
Harry Kane is now probably going to score a hat-trick. But, looking forward to another game tomorrow. Obviously, we played last night. Probably end up having a game Friday at this rate. So.
Yeah, literally. But look, we've got a game to play.
Yeah.
Team news is out. What can you tell me?
Well, Heung-min Son is out of tomorrow's game as expected, but the good news is he could return on Sunday. He is a doubt for Sunday. We go to Old Trafford. Jose says that it's a serious doubt, but you never know. So hopefully it could be some mind games there. Gareth Bale not going to be involved tomorrow, not going to be involved on the weekend. However, he said we will see about him returning for the first game back after the international break.
Poor West Ham.
Yeah, so the King could return in a couple of weeks. Eric Lamela won't play tomorrow. He played 90 minutes last night, and we know Eric Lamela's injury history. He won't play tomorrow, and Eric Dyer certainly won't play tomorrow. 180 minutes and 48 hours, remarkable from him, leader. Love that from Eric Dyer, but he won't be involved tomorrow. He'll get a much deserved, much needed rest ahead of Sunday's trip to Manchester. And other than that, it's going to be the group of players that were involved against Newcastle a few days ago and a group of players that were involved last night.
All right, so let's get into the formation. We're going to go for a 4-2-3-1 formation. Let's start off with the goalkeeper. We're both thinking that Hugo Lloris gets a bit of a rest for this game.
Yeah, I think so. We saw Joe Hart in the Europa League last week. I think he trusts him. I think he trusts him to play in this game as well. Hugo, I think, although people will say he's the goalkeeper, he doesn't sprint around like everyone else. You need a rest. He's diving around your shoulders, your arms. You've got to keep yourself protected. He's had a bad injury last year, so I think he'll get a rest. You can't play him Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday.
And also, Jose mentioned, I think a couple of weeks ago when we first found out about this really busy schedule about what the fixtures that we were going to be playing, he did say that even the goalkeepers are not going to be playing every game.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and whilst we have this big schedule and it's bad, it's almost done. We get a game tomorrow, a game Sunday, and then we're back to a normal schedule of 1, maybe 2 games a week when the Europa League group stage starts, should we get there.
All right. Right back. Obviously, Matt Doherty was in the press conference.
Yeah, so we think he might play tomorrow. Serge Aurier, 90 minutes up and down last night, unlikely to play again. So we're thinking Doherty for tomorrow night. Moving on to the other side. Yeah,
so the other side on the left back. Reguilon obviously played a great game, debutant last night against Chelsea, so we're going to go for Ben Davies to stick back in the left side.
Yeah, I mean, we need a bit more pace down that left-hand side, so we've gone with Ben Davies.
I mean, look, it should be fine against Haifa.
Yeah, defensively as well.
It should be defensively sound.
Defensively solid, going forward is fine, so we're happy with Ben Davies down there.
The 2 centre-back positions is very interesting, because obviously Dyer can't play. Toby Alderweireld, with his ageing legs, do you really expect him to play 2 games in 48 hours? Probably not. So it only leaves us with 2 options, really, and that's Sanchez and Japhet Tanganga to come back in.
Yeah, Sanchez played Sunday, didn't play last night, and you'd think he'd play Sunday against Man United.
He nearly got a few minutes last night.
Yeah, he nearly came on, which probably lucky that he didn't.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, obviously, United have a lot of pace, so you'd think he might play Sunday as well, but tomorrow I think he'll be Davinson in and Japhet Tanganga. I mean, we have Carter Vickers and Foyth both linked with moves away, so unlikely they'll feature. So yeah, Jaffet and Sanchez. Jaffet getting best part of 3/4 of a game last night.
Yeah, I think he played around 60, 70 minutes last night.
So yeah, maybe he gets it because he won't play on the weekend, unlikely. So get him more minutes tomorrow.
100%. In the double pivot, we're going for one that we've seen quite regularly this season now, and that's Winks and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I, for one, I thought when they first started playing together, I didn't think I would want to see them in the same team. But then after seeing them together at Newcastle, it really gave me a newfound optimism.
Yeah, I think. But the thing with it's got to be consistent, especially from Harry Winks.
Yeah,
he played well on Sunday, but it's got to be consistent.
100%.
It can't be. It can't be like it was against Everton or in the first half at St Mary's, because it really was a problem. Højbjerg got 20 minutes or so last night.
Looked really good as well.
Really good. Is he going to be fresh to play tomorrow? And look, he's going to play on Sunday, isn't he? So that one remains to be seen. I'm not too sure on the Højbjerg one whether he plays tomorrow or not, but we've gone with him anyway because we're not sure. Maybe Sissoko could play again.
Could be Sissoko, but also when you've got to look at it, I think this is a game that holds such high importance to us. For me, you've got to start with the strongest 11 or the strongest 11 possible. Try get the game out of sight as soon as possible. Then you can start taking off a few players.
Yeah, probably a bit of a shame the 5 subs rule isn't in, or is it? Or is it now?
I think they said it was in for European competitions.
It is.
I'm not sure if it's for the qualifiers or I'm not sure if it starts.
It remains to be seen, but that's what we've gone for in the middle of midfield. Should we go on to the
let's go
attackers behind the striker?
Yeah, let's go to the left wing. We're going to go for Steven Bergwijn to keep his place.
Yeah.
He got taken off as well, so that could be meaning that he starts.
The thing is, obviously, if Son isn't available on Sunday, you would think Bergwijn would be the replacement.
But we're running out of Sunday. We're running out of players in those positions. I mean, who else can you play there? And you've got Ryan Sessegnon, who's being touted on a loan move away.
That's
You're not
the problem.
Play Jack
the players
Clark,
that aren't playing are linked to the move away, so you can't play them.
Yeah. Look, I think Bergwijn. I think he can play. I know it's a lot to ask, but I don't think we have much options, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
So Bergwijn on the left, on the right, Lucas Moura didn't start against Chelsea.
10 minutes yesterday.
Yeah, so he should be fresh to come in. And then he'll probably play against United as well.
Yeah,
Lucas.
It's not ideal, this, is it?
It's not, but look, it is what it is. And I think in the number 10 position, you're going to have Giovanni Lo Celso, which will hopefully keep Ndombele fresh for Sunday.
Yeah, fresh Gio for tomorrow. Hopefully get him, if we can get the game out of sight, bring him off after an hour or so, get him fresh for the weekend. Because we know we only win league games with Gio plays. So
soon Ndombele is going to be added to that list
hopefully.
Anyway. So look, that's the 3 that we're going for behind the striker. And then I said Harry Kane up front, but you don't really agree with that, do you?
I can see Harry Kane playing. It's more my opinion is based off I don't want him to play, and I think we don't need him to play tomorrow. In my opinion, I think we could. If it was me, I would play one of the 3 we just said up top. I also would have put Dele in my starting 11. I think he'll be involved tomorrow. I would have played him as the false 9 with Gio, Lucas, Bergwijn off him. I don't think we need to play Harry Kane tomorrow.
I mean, maybe we don't need to, but it's not a game that we can take lightly because it's just so important to us.
I think it can be a game where Harry Kane can come on for 20 minutes if needed at the end, and hopefully we wouldn't need him.
I thought the reason that he started on the bench yesterday against Chelsea was in view for him starting today.
Could be. Honestly, I might be. It's just my opinion. I just think that I think Dele has a point to prove. And the thing with Dele, he's not played well and he's not been performing, but he's not a bad player. It's not like,
of course,
it's not like you.
But
look
can you trust in him at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, he's not. It's not like it's not Rebrov. It's not Soldado. It's Dele.
Yeah,
he's a good footballer. He's got it in his locker. It's just, and he's got the work rate. He's got the fitness. He's got the talent.
He just needs to be adding that
and
quality.
If we've got a game tomorrow and we've played yesterday and we've got to get a massive game Sunday, you need to use the whole squad. And for me, I would get the likes of Dele involved, the likes of Sessegnon involved. I don't think Harry Kane needs to play tomorrow. We're playing, no disrespect, Maccabi Haifa. We should have no issue. If we can beat Chelsea without Harry Kane for the majority of the game, I think we can beat Maccabi Haifa.
But yeah, I completely accept what you're saying, but on the other side of it, I just think it's just such an important game. We just can't afford to be resting anyone.
And then I see that point of view, but then what if Harry Kane picks up a knock, even if it's just a small injury within the first half hour? You're like, well, did we really need him to play against this team?
Well, look, time will tell.
Only
We'll
Jose
see.
knows,
Exactly,
really.
only Jose knows. But look, let me just run through that lineup that we've picked one more time. So it's Hart in goal, Doherty right back, Davis left back, a middle two of Sanchez and Tanganga, with Winks and a Højbjerg double pivot with Bergwijn, Giovanni Lo Celso, Lucas Moura behind Harry Kane. If this is the lineup, what predicted scoreline are you going for?
I think if this is the lineup, I'd go 2-0.
2-0 Spurs?
And if Dele is in for Kane, I'd go
1-0.
2-0. I don't know. I think we'll win. I think we'll win comfortably tomorrow night.
All right,
So I was like I said, I was speaking to a fan of theirs, and apparently their best player has COVID.
Oh,
so
really?
He won't be playing. But they've got a couple of good players that have played in England. Yannick Wilshere played in the Championship. Was a good goal scorer in the Championship. Jaron Sherry, who is the one apparently with COVID, but I'm not sure if he's still got it or anything. But he was at QPR. So they've got a couple of good players in there.
All right. So I actually went to a Maccabi Haifa game a long time ago. I think you were 4 years old.
It was about 30, 40 years ago, wasn't it?
Maccabi Haifa against Man United. I actually sat with the Maccabi Haifa fans that night, and it was electric. Haifa went 1-0 up at Old Trafford, and this was when United were at their pomp, you know what I mean?
There was Giggsy, Rooney.
Diego Forlan scored his first goal for Man United
was it Rooney?
that night.
Was it before pre-Rooney? No, it must
no,
have been pre-Rooney.
I don't know if it was pre-Rooney.
Ruud van Nistelrooy, probably.
Yeah, Van Nistelrooy wasn't playing, but he was in the squad.
Like Giggs,
yeah.
Scholes.
Diego Forlan scored his first goal for United that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
So look,
you can tell how old Ben is then.
Look, Slav's going 2-0. I'm going 3-1 to Spurs. I'm going 3-1.
Just don't keep clean sheets.
Exactly. I'm going 3-1. Let me know your score prediction in the comment section below. Also, let me know what your predicted lineup is in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.